Y'all ever been dealing with somebody off and on for years? Like y'all got history, y'all cool, and then one little disagreement changes everything? Like, bro, who even are you? Because, baby, that was me. So, me and this person, we weren't official, but we had messed around for 10 years off and on. Girl, yes, 10 years. And in these last 2 years, even though it was long distance, we had gotten closer. Talking all the time, building this little situationship. And in my head, I'm thinking, if we putting in that much effort from two different cities, it's gotta mean something, right? Like, why else keep this going unless there's something real there? So before I had went out there, I had told him straight up, this trip is either going to give me clarity or give me closure. And his response was, man, ain't never going to be no closure, but coming out here will definitely give you clarity. So imagine me hearing that, feeling reassured, thinking, okay, this is really about to solidify what we had. We were both excited. He had even told me before I came out there, like, once you come out here, you just gonna want to keep coming back. And girl, honestly, I believed it. I thought this trip was about to bring us closer. But child, when I actually went out there, that's when it all went left. We had this disagreement, nothing too major, but the way he handled it, it completely shifted everything. And what made it worse was the timing. This was supposed to be our moment. I mean, after all the talking and all the building up, all the energy leading to me coming out there, instead of bringing us closer, it pushed us apart. And girl, when I tell you I was heartbroken, I mean heartbroken. Bitch, I cried for days. And not just at home, honey. I cried in the Uber leaving his place. I cried at the airport checking in. I cried on the plane and I cried when I got back home. Because it wasn't just about the argument, it was the disappointment. The feeling of, wow, I thought this trip was going to confirm us, but instead, it showed me a whole different side of him. And that hurt even deeper because he was the one who told me there would never be closure, only clarity. And child, he wasn't lying because that trip gave me clarity I didn't even ask for. After that, silence. Bitch, we didn't talk for months. And I mean months. And that hurt just as bad because how do you go from talking every day all the time to nothing? Just silence. But during that time, I had to pull myself back together. I had to remind myself it's his loss. Because if one disagreement can make you fold on me like that after 10 years, that's not love. That's not real. That's on you, not me. So when we finally started back speaking, I thought, okay, maybe this is the chance to clear the air. Maybe he gonna apologize. Maybe he gonna take accountability. But nope, he didn't want to bring it up. No apology, no accountability, nothing. Just acting like it never happened. And that right there told me everything that I needed to know. Because a man who values you, he'll stand on his actions. He'll own his part. But this one, he showed me he wasn't even capable of that. And that's when it clicked. Time don't mean nothing if growth ain't there. 10 years, 2 years, a whole visit, none of that matters if when conflict shows up, you can't handle it. And once I saw that side of him, the attraction gone, the interest gone, the hope I had for what we might be gone, poof, into thin air. Now, don't get me wrong. I still care. You don't just give 10 years of energy to somebody and just feel nothing. But I had to separate my heart from the reality because I can care about you and still accept that you're not capable of giving me what I deserve. History don't equal growth, and I deserve accountability, consistency, and I deserve more than just almost. Moral of the story, sis, don't get blinded by how long it's been. Time don't equal loyalty, and history don't equal growth. Don't waste your energy waiting on apologies that ain't coming or accountability from somebody who can't give it. At the end of the day, I had to accept it's his loss. And once my eyes opened to who he really was in that moment, I couldn't unsee it. Period.